Hello students, how are you? I hope everyone is great. So welcome back to our another video for subject science. So as you know that we have finished our lessons from book. So from now onwards we are going to review and learn some more things about what we have studied before. Okay, so now we will have I will review and I will teach you something new, and then I will give you tasks and homework to do. Okay, so today we are going to review lesson 6 about light. So as you can see, I wrote down review. So we are going to review about light. So what are the sources of light? So there are two kind of sources: natural and artificial. Artificial means man-made. Okay, so I will explain you what are the natural sources and what are the artificial sources. So natural source, sun. Sun is a natural. Okay, so we see sun every day. Sun is not made by a man or human being. Okay, so sun is natural. So we see sun every day. So sun gives us light. That's why we see things. Moon as well gives us light nighttime. So some of them give us light nighttime and some of them give us light daytime. Okay. Fire is also a natural source. Okay, because fire we get from food. Okay, wood. So wood is a natural, like trees, they are natural. Okay, so fire is a natural source, and fire we can use daytime and we can use nighttime. Okay, candle is also a natural source because candle is made out of wax, and wax we get from trees. Okay, so that's why candle is a natural burning source. Okay, so that candle gives us light. Okay, so artificial means man-made, like made made from people. So lamp, as you can see, some lamps they work on gasoline and some with the electricity. So I think some of you have lamps inside your house. So lamp look like this. Torch. So all the mobile phones have torch too. Okay, I will show you. So as you can see this, so this is a torch. Okay, torch we use to see things at night time. Okay, so artificial things we mostly use nighttime when it's dark and we cannot see anything in the room. So we use artificial things, artificial lights to see things. Tube light, you go to your room, you can see a long light, that is a tube light. Okay, so that is also an artificial. Okay, light bulb, you can see something like this, a round bulb, small one, round bulb. I think some of you have light bulb in your house. So when you go to the room, you switch it on and you see light. So light bulb. Okay, so this is about sources of light. Now where do we use light? Whether it comes naturally or it is an artificial light. Okay, so where do we use lights? Uses of light: growing trees and plants. So light from sun, we call it sunlight. So sunlight helps us to see things. Okay, but it also helps us to grow plants. It helps, as you know, trees and plants are living things, so they need light to grow big. Okay, so they need sunlight to grow big. So sunlight helps trees and plants to grow big, and some plants give us fruit, some plants give us vegetable, and some plants give us flowers, but they cannot grow big without sunlight. Okay, growth of human body, we also need sunlight. We get vitamin D from sunlight, and vitamin D is like necessary for our body. So we get vitamin D from sunlight. So sunlight helps us to grow big as well. Okay, same like trees and plants. So sunlight is very helpful for us. Vision means see things. With the help of light we see things. You go to a room and dark, you cannot see anything, so you turn on the switch and the light turns on, so you start seeing things. Okay, so that's why we need, like in daytime we get light from sun, so light helps us to see things. We see each other, we see food, we see birds, okay, we see trees, we see cars, because of the sunlight, because of the light from the sun. And what nighttime? Drying clothes. So again, we wash clothes, we put them outside in the sun to dry. So sunlight helps us to dry clothes. Drying anything. Okay, so you wash your car, you leave it in the sun so it can get dry. So when you wash your shoes. Okay, so even you can dry your hair in the sunlight as well, but it's hot, I know that. So we dry anything that is wet in the sun. Okay, for studying. Okay, nighttime, if you want to study, so we use artificial lights, like we use lamp, torch, tube light, light bulb, and we also use for cooking, nighttime cooking. Okay, so when we cook at nighttime we use light. Anything we do at nighttime, because there is no sunlight and moonlight is not enough to see things inside the house, so we use artificial lights. So here are some uses of lights. Okay, so this is all about light, sources of light and uses of light. Okay, and task 1 and task 2 will be posted in the group. I will ask you some questions, like, okay, I ask you, who gives us light daytime? Okay, who gives us light in the day? So you give me answer. Sun gives us light in the day. So I will ask you some questions in task 1, task 2. So we will concentrate more on speaking. Okay, and this is homework will be mentioned in the next video. So I think this is it in the first video, and be ready for your task 1 and task 2 with your notebook. I can ask you anything, okay, because we are going to review and learn some more things, and be ready for speaking. Okay, so that's it. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Hello students, so welcome back to our second video for today. So what did we learn today? We learned about sources. We reviewed about sources of light, and we learned about how do we use light, okay, and where do we use light. So this video is about homework, only about homework. So I want you to, your homework is draw a picture of daytime and nighttime. So when you draw a picture of daytime, you should draw a sun and either someone drying clothes or kids are playing. Okay, so that means our purpose should be to show that sun gives us light in the daytime. Okay, so I will help you. I will post some pictures for you, so you can follow those photos to draw a daytime scenery. Okay, and nighttime as well. Okay, so on one page I want you to draw daytime, and on next page I want you to draw nighttime. Okay, nighttime, when you draw nighttime, some stars and a moon, and you can also draw a lamp or something like that. Okay, so I will help you. So if you will have any question, any doubts, I will help you. And anytime if you need help for your homework, you can drop a message on my personal Telegram. I will help you out. Okay, so this is your homework. Okay, so don't forget to do your homework. And one more thing, we have a YouTube account now, so if you miss out any of the class, so you can go on YouTube and you can watch any of the videos. So search Camp Top International School, so you can watch videos anytime on YouTube. Okay, so this is it for today. So I will see you next on Friday. Okay, take care, be safe.